It's Coach Zach, head coach here at 24/7 Hockey. And if you want to be an elite hockey player, you have to win one-on-one battles in the corner. There is no other options. So we're going to go over ways that you can make sure that you're dominating those one-on-one battles and you're winning those one-on-one battles consistently. 1, pay attention to the angle that you're going into the corner. Whether you have the puck, whether you're going in to get the puck first, or whether you're gonna play the puck carrier, you have to pay attention to the angle that you're going into the corner. If you take too steep of an angle, the other player is gonna be able to get to the puck first, or the other player is gonna be able to beat you one-on-one, or you're gonna make it easier for that defender to take you out. If you take too shallow of an angle, it's going to be too easy to defend. If you can take the right angle, it's going to eliminate the opportunity for that other player to be able to cut back around you. It's going to eliminate the opportunity for them to beat you. You have to focus on the angle. The best way to do this is to prepare and to practice. You want to take just big enough angle into the corner that's going to give you some options, but you don't want to take too big of an angle or too straight of an angle. So you want to have a little bit of an angle and make sure you're going into the corner with a little bit of an angle to give yourself more options, both offensively, if you're going to be the first one to the puck, or defensively. If there's a loose puck, all right, if it's a 50-50 puck, then you might have to go straight in full speed. You can't afford to take an angle because it's going to mean that the other player is going to get to you first. 2, leverage. Use that leverage when you get into the corner. You got to get those knees bent. You got to be in a position to be able to take the other player out of the play physically. And it doesn't matter, again, if you're on the offensive side or defensive side. You see a lot of really good players that are good at handling and protecting that puck down low in the corner, and they have a great knee bend and they get their hip into that other player, so they push that hip out. So get away from those boards a little bit, use that leverage, get those knees bent, use those hips, and obviously you have to have a strong core and have to have strong legs if you want to do this correctly. So make sure you're training the right way for hockey so that you have a strong core, you have strong legs, you have good single leg balance so that you're able to execute this correctly, protecting that puck down low. Now, if you're going to take the other player out of the play, if you're on the defensive side and you're going to take the other player out of the play, in order to pinch them up along the boards, in order to play them defensively, you can't be standing straight up. You got to get down in a good low position. No matter where you are in the defensive zone or offensive zone, you want to be in that good low position so that you can react quick, so that you can move quick, and so that you can have leverage when you get into those physical one-on-one battles. 3, be smart, be deceptive, think a little bit. So you have to have that balance between hard work and smart work. I see a lot of players that will go into that corner just 100 miles an hour going, and they're working hard, they're battling hard, but they're not thinking. They're not thinking about the angle the other player's coming in at. They're not thinking about where their teammates are, how to use their teammates. They're not thinking about what's that other player trying to do. They're not thinking about using deception and maybe making them think that you're going to take the puck and pick it up and go along the boards and trying to show them that so that you can cut back, or maybe thinking that you're going to make a pass so you can use a head fake, whatever it may be, all right? Using your eyes for deception. If you have a player over here and you're the first one to the puck, look that way, act like you're gonna pass it that way to get that player behind you to bite, and then if you feel that they're biting on this side, cut back this way, okay? So using deception. Now, this doesn't mean that you can go in there every single time and you can stand back and you can try to poke check the puck by him and do one of these and go by him. No, that's not smart. That's weak. You got to make strong, smart plays, but you can use deception both offensively and defensively. So the way to think about deception is you're trying to telegraph, you're trying to show or make it obvious something that you want the other player to think you're going to do. So you want to make it obvious that you're going to do something. But what you're trying to make obvious is what you want them to think you're going to do, and that should open up an opportunity to do something else. That's deception. You want to make it obvious that you're going to do something, and that's going to open up an opportunity to do something else. So you have to know, what are you trying to deceive them? What are you trying to fake? Know what those options are. 2, you have to know if they're actually going to bite on it or not. You have to be able to feel if they're falling for it to give you the opportunity to do something else. And 3, you have to have a backup plan if they don't bite on it. So what's going to be that safe option or that backup plan if they're not going to bite? But when you go into the corner, get your head up, look around a little bit. You still got to move fast. You still got to have your knees bent, but be aware of what's going on. Read the ice, use deception, figure out what the other player's trying to do, and don't just go in hard, head down, grind it out, but be a stupid hockey player. So you got to have that balance between working extremely hard, competing, battling, but also thinking, being smart, understanding the game, knowing where players are around you, because that's going to help you. Sometimes the easiest way to win a one-on-one battle is get to that puck first and just chip it to an open player. Move it to a player quick. Just a one-touch pass off the boards in front of the net. How many times do you see NHL players get to that puck and boom, they turn and fire it right on a guy's tape that's wide open because they know what's going on. They see the play before it happens. They're aware, and that might look like they have eyes in the back of their head, but no, their eyes are right here. They just look a little bit really fast before they get to the puck, and they know where that player is. And the player, if you're one of the teammates, talks. So tell your line mates to talk to you. Same thing on the defensive side. All right, know what's going on, because if you see what the player's trying to do, you may be able to just still be responsible for the body, but get your stick in the passing lane and deflect that puck. So there's a lot of ways to be smart and not always just grind really, really hard and work hard when you could be working stupid as well. And you don't want to be that player that works extremely hard but is dumb. If you want to win more one-on-one battles, you got to have the right strength to be able to control that other player in those one-on-one situations, both offensively and defensively. So we have a hockey strength challenge. If you go to 247hockey.com/strong, 247hockey.com/strong, there'll be a link right here you can type in, there'll be a link in the description, and I'll have a link in the top comment below. We're going to take you through a hockey strength challenge, a free hockey strength challenge, where you're going to start training your strength the right way to become an elite hockey player and to dominate in these one-on-one situations. So if you want to sign up for that free hockey strength challenge, go to 247hockey.com/strong right now. If this video helped you, hit that subscribe button, subscribe to our YouTube channel, turn on those notifications, hit the little bell icon and turn on those notifications so you don't miss any of our videos and you get notified when we release a new video. Today's question of the day: what do you do to win one-on-one battles in the corner? Whether it's offensively or defensively, is there any tactics, tricks that you use? Help other players. Leave that in the comments below. All right, I read all the comments, other players read the comments. What do you do to win one-on-one battles in the corner? So write that down in the comments below, let us know. Thanks for watching this video. Remember, at 24/7 Hockey, success isn't given to you. You have to go out there and earn it.